Okay, in this video, I want to talk about one of the practices that will help us succeed and fail together. There's another video saying why it's important that our mindset is that we succeed and fail together. Now, assuming you've seen that video, here's a tip on how we can set our process to improve and encourage collaboration by making sure that we succeed and fail together. This first one is very simple. It's how we split our stories when we work together. So if I split a story and I'm the only one responsible for it, and when I'm done with my story, it is done, and I get credit for it, that means that I'm not going to get the succeeding and failing together. So I want to split up my stories differently. There are two parameters that we can work with here. We can do something like pair programming, where my colleague and I, we pair, and I can't finish until we both finish, and so on and so forth. That's a beginning, and that will get my partner and I actually collaborating well and succeeding and failing together. But let's say, for example, I'm a developer. Here is a board just with some, we have a to-do, analysis, development, test, and done. We can pair program if we're both developers, but still, if we're both developers and this is task number 3, and I move it here and I call it done, and then I'll just go create another one, but it's not really done, because remember, done is what we get outside of here when we come out of the pipeline. So the other way that's really important of creating this idea of succeeding and failing together and splitting our stories is make sure the story, the definition of done, includes as much of this value stream as possible. Analysis, development, and testing. A thin vertical slice, not technically through the system, but a thin vertical slice through everything. And that way, we don't get credit until the analysis is done, the development done, testing is done, and it's deployed, whatever our definition of done is. And so what that means is when I work with my colleagues, I'm here in development, whether I pair program or not, and I'm just not going to throw things over here and say, all right, I'm done, go get credit for it. I'll just, because I need to make sure that the testers get ready to test this. So I may pick up the phone and to the testers and say, hey guys, this is done. When can you get to it? Is it blocked? Can I help you out? And so on and so forth. Because we don't get credit for it until all of us, until this whole thing goes here, and all of us, analysis, testers, and developers, actually get credit for the work done. So that's it. Very simple idea. If we slice our stories correctly and we choose a correct definition of done, and we only reward people, we set it so you don't get your reward, your bravo, you did it, until that forces my collaboration with others. That will help us immensely when working in remote teams.